sitting here behind me is the 2017 Ski Nautique 200. This boat is equipped with zero-off speed control. It's GPS based, so going through the course, it is a dead set, 58 Ks or 36 miles an hour for us, and it's within 1/100th of a second timing going through the course. So it's a very, very accurate speed going down the slalom course. So this one sitting here is the open bow, which there's room to sit, up in the front and put kids up there. But one of my favorite features inside the boat are the ski lockers in the back, which you can have a lot of people in the boat, but also put all your gear in the side and still walk around and not have to trip over it, and it keeps it out of the weather and the sun.
Now, first competitor in men's jump to decide the overall championship. Dylan Schaefer, first jump, 48.6 metres.
Yeah, it looks solid on the opener, 48.6. He knows he's got a bit of work to do to make up for his poor performance in his slalom, but made a little bit up in the tricks, leaning on that right ski right through the ramp and got nice lift off the top. As I said, Rob, 48.6 on jump number 1.
Yeah, I was thinking that, Jared, he's got plenty of work to do, so let's see what he can do on his second. So he's got 48.6 on the board, a little bit more aggressive on his second, and pushes through the top. That one looks a little bit longer, and it is indeed 51.5 metres.
That's his longest of the afternoon. We go now to the Czech Republic, Adam Sedlmeyer, jump number 1. He's had a clean sweep so far. Can he do it also in the jump event? Bit back on his heels on jump number 1. Scores coming through, 50.2. His longest of the afternoon.
Yes, we go to replay. Well, look, he'd no doubt be disappointed with that set. That's a shocking set from Adam Sedlmeyer. Well, he's got the lead at the moment. Let's hope that he can still hang on to it. Now we go to our first jump for Felipe Miranda, our final competitor from Chile. Edges in, pushes through the top of the ramp, a little bit on his heels, but that's a good opening leap. Well, he's jumped 52 metres. That's going to give him 1,000 overall points, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to take out the event.
Yeah, he's going to need to jump up around the 55-metre mark if he wants to win the competition here. The overall, that's a better setup. Was right on his toes off the top of the ramp. Got good float through the air. The score coming through, Rob, 58.1.
Well, Adam Sedlmeyer's got a pretty good lead, but will 58.1 be enough for Felipe Miranda to take out this event? Oh, gosh, it's going to be close.
Well, that brings Felipe Miranda's 1,000 points to the table here in the Latrobe City International Open. Dylan Schaefer bringing home second and Adam Sedlmeyer in third. Is it enough though, Rob?
As we get the final scores to hand, and Felipe Miranda takes it out with 2,833.49 points. The much fancied Adam Sedlmeyer in second. Third place, Dylan Schaefer from the USA.
So going on to the jump, I always feel really confident going into the jump as the last event because it's my strongest event out of all three. And when I saw Adam not doing his best jumps, I knew I had a chance to step up and win, and that's why I changed my plan completely, what I was going to do, and I went and did what I needed to do to win.
Now we move to women's slalom final. Competitor number 1 from the USA, Bailey Austin, on a 12-metre line. A little bit late out of 2, gets it back together 3, and I stood it up a bit again out of 3. She's really working hard on this 12-metre pass. Bailey Austin now gets it back together at buoy 5. Squeaks around 6, and after a little bit of a shaky moment here and there, manages to run 12. Okay, 11.25 metres. Let's see what she can do. Turns around 1, stands a ski up a little bit about around 1, reaches for 2. She's way late out of 2, but a final score of 2 on the 11.25 metre line.
We go now to Clémentine Lucine of France. This is the 11.25. She's seen 2 from Bailey Austin. She gets to 2. Works hard here to 3 here, Clémentine Lucine. Now across to 4. She's going to turn 4 and lose the handle there. 3.5 on the 11.25 for Clémentine Lucine. Takes the lead here in the women's slalom final.
Now our final competitor, Manon Costard, women's slalom final. She needs 4 buoys on this rope length, the 11.25, to take the title. Round buoy 2. Edges into 3. Conditions looking good. She gets to 4, and there's the win. So Manon Costard from France, your winner for 2017, as she sails out the gates. 6 buoys on 11.25 metres.
Yeah, great work there from Manon Costard of France, taking the title here of the 2017 Latrobe City International Open. Manon Costard of France taking home the gold medal. Clémentine Lucine of France taking the silver. And then third place going to Bailey Austin of the USA.
I'm super happy, super excited to be back. Really thankful that we have the event back again. And, it's a great place to ski. It's a lot of fun. really happy to have done well too, and yeah.
Now we move to men's slalom, down to our final four in this head-to-head format. Freddie Winter, our first competitor, he's up against Ben Stadelbauer from Switzerland. Takes in boy 2. Now the boys have already run 13, 12 and 11, 2.5. They're on the 10.75 metre line. Round boy 4. Oh, he's got to work for this one, but Freddie Winter from Great Britain. Now he leans around 6. He's a little bit late out of 6, but runs a pass. Awesome stuff for Freddie. 6 on a 10.75 metre line.
Now we go to Ben Stadelbauer on that same 10.75. Great reach for boy number 1. Stands up nice and tall at 2. Beautiful power out of boy number 3 there, Ben Stadelbauer. Edges to 4, nice turn at 4. Beautifully at 5, looking composed on this pass here. The 10.75 completed from Ben Stadelbauer.
So now back to Freddie Winter on serve on the 10.25 metre line. Around boy 1, stands it up a bit out of 1, but he gets it back together. He's around 2. Reaches for 3. I think it'll be a score of 3 for Freddie Winter. 3 on the 10.25 metre line.
Yeah, it's a solid score there for Freddie Winter. Now it's up to Ben Stadelbauer of Switzerland. He must go past more than 3 here, Ben Stadelbauer. If it's a tie, he loses on a count back. So Ben Stadelbauer turns boy number 2, looking at 3 now. Did he make it inside 3? He's not going to make it back to the wakes. So 2.5 on the 10.25 for Ben Stadelbauer gives Freddie Winter the win here in the semi-final.
Now the second semi-final. Nate Smith up against Adam Sedelmeier. First up, Nate Smith on the 10.75 metre line. Both of these guys progressing through from 13. Round boy 3 for Nate. Takes in 4. He's a little down course. Gets it back together quickly though. No problem though for the American champion, and Nate Smith. 6 on a 10.75 metre line.
We go now to Adam Sedelmeier of the Czech Republic. It's same 10.75. Just keeping in mind between the centre of the bow course out of the boy is 11.5 metres. So he's 3/4 of a metre short of rope spare. Adam Sedelmeier, he reaches for 4. He's running down course here at 5. Turns 5 though, snaps it. Looks to 6. Completes the 10.75. Adam Sedelmeier from the Czech Republic.
Well, Adam gets the job done. Let's see what Nate can do backing it up. He's going to come back in on the 10.25 metre line. Nate Smith, the world record holder, turns, gets a good start out of 1. A little bit down course, though. Gets to 2. I think it's a score of 2, and it is 2 on a 10.25 metre line.
So settle for 2 there, Nate Smith. Can Adam Sedelmeier? He needs more than 2. He needs 2.25, 2.5. Reaches for 1. A little bit up on the ski at 1. Snaps 2, though. Can he make it to 3? Oh, did he go inside or outside of boy number 3? The score's coming through. 2 on the 10.25 for Adam Sedelmeier. Puts Nate Smith into the head-to-head final.
So Nate Smith up against Freddie Winter in the final. So here comes Nate Smith. 10.75 metre line. Round 3. This is the one we saw him run fairly comfortably in the semi-finals. A little bit down course. Turns around 5. Keeps his composure. Takes in boy 6 out through the gates. Successfully completing the 10.75 line.
And now we go to Freddie Winter of Great Britain. Still on that 10.75. Looking good here. Staying composed. Digs the ski nice and deep at 2. Beautiful. Leans on that left shoulder across from 3 to boy number 4. Easy at number 5 there, Freddie Winter. Looking comfortable out here. Freddie Winter of Great Britain, 6 on the 10.75.
All right, so both the boys now move to the ridiculously short 10.25 metre line. Nate Smith, here he goes. Round boy number 1. Pretty good start too. Gets to 2. Hooks it around 2. He's desperately reaching for 3, which he gets. And that's a score of 3 on the 10.25 metre line for Freddie Winter from Great Britain to chase.
Yeah, of course, Freddie must beat more than 3. Let's see what he has in store for us here in this final. Leans into boy number 1, snaps 1. Oh, just a little bit of a bobble around 1 and goes down with half on the 10.25. The 2017 men's slalom champion here at the Latrobe City International Open is Nate Smith of the USA.
Last year, same event, second place to Freddie. This time, winner. How does it feel?
Pretty good. I'm pretty excited to come out with the win. Yesterday was a big day. I've had the best score ever on Australian soil here, so to be able to back it up with the win is pretty exciting.
That concludes our coverage from Lake Narracan. See you next year.